Well, number 6 Baylor men's basketball had a epitome of brutality today. They lost to a 4-5 Michigan State team. And I get they played a harder schedule, but they were struggling. They were preseason top 5 and they only lost 5 games. But clearly they're better than their record shows. It's just the problem is it wasn't even close. 88-64. Baylor was down 45-17 at halftime. And they haven't played in 11 days, but that still is not good to not play like that. I mean, regardless how much rest. In the second half, Baylor outscored Michigan State 47-43, but the problem is you were down too much. And you could not make enough ground. Baylor didn't shoot the ball bad in this game, but most of it was in the second half. 47.9% from the field on 48 attempts, 31.6% on threes on 19 attempts. You made 63.2% on free throws on 19 attempts. That's a problem. You gotta have to make more free throws on that. 20 rebounds, 6 of those offensive. 13 assists, 8 steals, no blocks, 21 turnovers. Just imagine how many points on turnovers. 24 fouls, and you only had that's 8, 14, 19 bench points. And they only had 2 double-digit scores in this game that combined for 22 points. That's a big problem, and I know it's not including 1, 2, 3, 4 guys that had 6 or more points in this game. I mean, which combined for, that's 12, 30 points. That's just the problem is you got to shoot better than that and not turn the ball over that much. And it's not helping your cause when you look at Michigan State's numbers. Because Michigan State played what I say is their best game of the year. And it's not even close. Against the higher quality competition instead of some team that was like a buy-in game practically. I mean, 63.3% from the field on 49 attempts. They made 2/3 of their threes on 12 attempts. 64.3% on free throws on 20 attempts. That needs to get better down the line. 29 rebounds, 8 of those offensive, 18 assists, 15 steals. Yeah, that's not good. 6 blocks, 15 turnovers, 21 fouls. It's not including, that's 6 plus 7, that's 13 plus 8, that's 21 plus 11, that's 32, plus 2, that's 34, then 35 bench points, I believe. But I'm going to double check that one more time. Okay, it's 13, 21, 32, 34, 35 bench points. And they did also they only had 3 double-digit scores that combined for 50 points in this game. But it's not included 2 other players with 6 or more points that combined for 13. And Baylor had this type of similar game a year ago, if y'all recall, against Marquette on the road. And this was in Detroit. And it was not like a true at Michigan State, but it was closer to Michigan State. So what does Baylor have next? Well, it doesn't get any easier because, first of all, they got a ranked Duke team. And luckily Duke is on the break. And Baylor just got this rust get off. They would play one game in the last 11 days. And hopefully this is a wake-up call for Baylor here. Then they got their last game in the Farrell Center against a currently winless Mississippi State Valley team. University team. They should win that one. Or so I think. They need to play better for Duke. But I have a feeling that Scott Drew and the staff are really going to motivate these guys and get them to play a lot better than today. Then you got like a Cornell, and your first game in a new arena in Foster Pavilion against Cornell at home. You got on the road Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State's just struggling this year, but you can't take them for granted. And no nights off in the Big 12. And it's not including a ranked BYU team. You got to play them at home. So, yeah. Now for Michigan State, maybe this win will turn their season around. Because remember, they were 4-5 prior to this game. And they were desperate for a win. And maybe they could get to the NCAA tournament and not miss one out for the first time in who knows how in a long, long time. Let's just say that. They got Oakland at home. You better not lose to Oakland. And yeah, I know there's better record than you, like a 6-5, but still, you cannot lose to them. You got Stony Brook with the same record as you, and you got them at home. You better not lose to them either. You got Indiana State, but Indiana State's like 10-1. So that is a dangerous game, I would dare to say. But Michigan State, you need to win that game, especially if you want to try to give yourselves a shot to make the NCAA tournament this year. Then you got Penn State, that's 5-6, and you got them at home. You should beat them. But then you got on the road to Northwestern. But Northwestern lost to a 3-9 Chicago State team, so maybe that's your potential win there. And maybe it is a possibility that Michigan State's going to turn around their season starting this game right here. We're going to wait and see what happens to both these teams here. So, anyways, if you like this content, like and subscribing. I'll see you guys later. On the road 600 subscribers, of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 more, so I'll make money out this, of course, liking the video. Commenting video really helps the YouTube algorithm so more people can see it. Sharing the video does help as well so more people can watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe button. It's free. Hit the notification bell as well.